Hi friends, how are you? Welcome back to my YouTube channel called Tours Excursion Vallarta. My name is Oscar, and this episode is about the weather here in Puerto Vallarta again. Yes, because a lot of people is asking me about the weather, and a lot of people send me message on Instagram or Facebook. Obviously, they appreciate all the news about the weather every day, but uh, the normal question is about the hurricanes here in Puerto Vallarta. Will be more hurricanes in Puerto Vallarta? And the answer is yes. But I'm gonna give you more tips or hints if you're gonna stay here in Puerto Vallarta. But before, please subscribe to my YouTube channel, activate all the notifications, get the latest news here in Puerto Vallarta or Nuevo Vallarta. Remember, follow me on my social network. Right now, I have Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, TikTok. You can find more videos, more content every day about the weather here in Puerto Vallarta. Okay, and if you want to support my work, please you can subscribe here to my YouTube channel as a sponsor with a membership or scan this QR code. Okay, thank you very much for your support. And talking about what's going on here in Puerto Vallarta, the weather, like you see, it's the rainy season. It's a lot of mosquitoes. Right now, I'm in a little park here, where in my neighborhood where I live here. Sundays are lazy days and very calm, very quiet here in Puerto Vallarta. I'm very near from the beach. Actually, walking is like 5 minutes walking is the secret and Amber Resort here, just behind this street. And I just passed like 2 hurricanes here in Puerto Vallarta, and passed like 6 hurricanes in Manzanillo. I used to live in Manzanillo, Colima. 4 hours from Puerto Vallarta. It's at south. Is the most important port here in Mexico, because it's where we have the importation exportation from Asia, from all the Asia in the Pacific for Mexico. So it's very big and it's very important place in Manzanillo. In Manzanillo, the situation is totally different than Puerto Vallarta. Puerto Vallarta, the people from Puerto Vallarta, we are very lucky to stay here because we are in a bay and surrounded by the mountains, so the mountains protect us a lot. When a hurricane hits, is because one part of the hurricane hit us or stayed in front of us, and it just passed for a few hours, like 2 or 3 hours. The last hurricane, Nora, was only passing on Costa Alegre area, that is like 2 hours away from Puerto Vallarta, to the south in Colima State, near of the Colima State. It's still, that area is still Jalisco, but it's more near or the border between Colima and Jalisco. And over there is a lot of big rivers, and a lot of the water stay on those areas in the Sierra Madre mountain. So that water came to the Cuale River and the Ameca River. So that's why we have this problem with Nora. No problems with devastation or destructions. More problems with flooded on the downtown. It's the first time that I saw here in Vallarta in more than 28 years. I'm here since 1994. It's like a little bit more like 28 years, right? I think it's 28 years, and never seen that. I always watch rains on May here in Puerto Vallarta, but the weather's changed. You call whatever you want, the climate change or whatever, but the weather is changed a lot in these like past 10 years ago. Right now we have just spreading rains, no heavy rains, and it lasts just 1 hour or 1 or 2 hours. If it lasts 2 hours, we get flooded. So the hurricanes here in Puerto Vallarta almost never happens. Only 2 hurricanes in 15 years. So that is a record. And in Manzanillo hits every year hurricane. Or if some hurricane is passing like 100 kilometers away from the coast in Manzanillo, it's a lot of devastation. Here in Puerto Vallarta, it's not, because, like I told you, we have the mountains around us. But when it's gonna happen that there is more change here in Puerto Vallarta, because now the rainy season is starting. We have just two hurricanes passing or just passed here in this month, Blas and Celia, and yes, will be more hurricanes to come in this season. Some hurricanes, mostly of these hurricanes, don't affect us a lot, but as you can see in my video, I put on the sky. It's very cloudy. It's so cloudy. It's white. The sky is like white and gray, and it's almost no rain. A lot of mosquitoes. Right now, I'm fighting with the mosquitoes. That's the cons of this weather. But yes, it's gonna happen more hurricanes. I think our weather system is telling us that we're gonna have like, I don't know, like 20 more big storms or hurricanes here in the area. So yes, will be more. But don't be afraid. You can stay. You can enjoy Puerto Vallarta. Only check the warnings or check my channel. Stay tuned. Subscribe for more information. I'm gonna give you short videos for give you or keep you informed about the situation here in Puerto Vallarta with those videos. So when happens the hurricanes here, or there is a warning here in Puerto Vallarta, for experience, we have shelters. Normally the schools more away from the beaches are the shelters here in Puerto Vallarta. The schools are the shelters for the people who is living near of the beach or in the coast, like beachfront houses. You must to go to a shelter, and we put some. We just cover our things and just make sure the property is closed or secure because people sometimes take advantage of that, steal your stuff, and that's the problem. But the authorities are watching, and the authorities sent a warning. I used to remember that there is nothing on English sometimes. Only you can take this information from the hotels. But right now, or we have more media in English here in Puerto Vallarta, so it's more easy to get the information. But I'm gonna post the forecast every day, or if there is a warning, a level here at Puerto Vallarta for a hurricane, I'm gonna let you know. Okay, in time. And sometimes it's very like unlikely that we stop, that the tourism stop here, or the flights cancel. The only time that everything was canceled was in Kenya 17 years ago, and the last one in Nora, only one day was canceled, everything about the flights and bookings, because it's understandable. It's a threat to your security or security. But it was not like very big, and happens in like very early in the morning, 4 a.m., 5 a.m. in the morning. I remember I had customers on that area, but they are on the hills, so they canceled the flight, and it was a problem. But they're gonna be shelters. The authorities gonna inform you what's going on, and just keep away from the beach. Obviously, that's the most dangerous. People who is living on the hills are in danger too. People who is living in El Caloso. Do you remember where the Rio Cuale came from? That's El Caloso. more deep in Puerto Vallarta mountains. So that area, I don't recommend you to stay over there. Right now, their neighborhoods are worried because they don't have finished yet the pass, the road to go there. And if it's come another hurricane again, it's gonna be very difficult to get food, groceries, all the service. So I don't recommend to stay over there. In this area where I'm live right now, yes, it gets flooded, but not all the streets. And the Francisco Villa is over there, it gets flooded too, and a lot. I remember when I was kid or a teenager that we are enjoying the rain and we going on the Francisco Villa to rescue all the cars that they just was a drop on the water because it's a lot of water. You can measure it. You can see how deep is the water. It was so deep. So we have all the people with the car to push in the car and go away from the flooded area. So it was so funny when I was teenage. And I know very well this town. So my recommendation, stay tuned about the news here in Puerto Vallarta. Subscribe to my YouTube channel or on other news here in Puerto Vallarta for check what's happening in Puerto Vallarta. If you plan your vacation in this season, this is the low season. That's why this is the low season, and this is the rainy season. Okay, not everything is bad, but there is some things that you must to know before to plan your vacation in this season. Okay, so that's all for now, my friends. Thank you very much for watching this video. Thank you very much for your support, and that's all for now. See you next time. Bye bye.